Hello, beautiful yogis. Welcome back. Ashley here, and welcome to day 44 of the 75 Hard Yoga Challenge. All right, you've mastered the shoulders in day 43, and now we are moving into that lateral line. This is the side of your body that really holds everything together. So today is all about that side body power. We're gonna be spending 45 minutes on lateral strength and oblique control. This is the secret sauce to feeling completely organized and stable on your mat. So we're gonna be finding that unshakable side plank today, exploring a powerful half moon and building a core that really supports you from every angle. Now, you may want to keep a set of blocks handy for our balance work, but props are always totally optional. And if you've been enjoying this challenge and you want to be able to support the channel in a free and easy way, please make sure that you're subscribed. I'm so glad that you're here. All right, let's get into it. Meet me on your mat and we'll begin lying down on your back. All right, yogis, let's go ahead and make our way onto our back. Lying down, bring those knees into the chest, just real quick to reset the lower back. And exhale, release those feet down. All right, tucking that tail deeply under, and then lift those arms above the head. On your exhale, keep that tail tucked as you straighten your legs out long. And then lift and reach, that good morning stretch. Inhale and then exhale. We're gonna take that left leg, cross it over the right, move it to the left side. Interlace those fingers, reach those the upper body towards that left side. So that banana asana here, feeling that entire side body really start to open and stretch. You can find whatever bind works best for you. And then exhale, come out with upper body first, bring the lower body together, release your bind with the ankles, taking right leg, step it over top of the left, and then send the feet over to the right. Interlace those fingers or whatever arm bind you'd like. Let's send it over to the right side. Just walk it over until you feel a deep side body stretch, maybe even feeling a little bit in that hip flexor right at the top of the hip bone. Maybe even in the shoulder, along the arm. Making sure that you're really reaching here with those arms, elongating through the spine and side body. And then exhale, come out with your upper body and then your lower body. And release your bind, walk those heels in. Tuck your tail deeply under, flattening out that spine, bringing your hands to your side body. All right. Working a little bit on that oblique work here. So those side abs, heels are in just as much as you can find that middle finger. So you're gonna walk those heels in. It's gonna touch just right at that middle fingertip. And then tucking that tail deeply under, and we lift the upper body, lift the hands. We're gonna reach towards those heels or towards those toes using the side body abs. Inhale and exhale, reach. Switching sides, we're alternating here. That's one on each side. Stay up, really engaging the core. Switch sides, that's 2, 2, 3, 3. Really feel that oblique working. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. Keep that grapefruit between the chin and chest. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. One more each side. 10 and 10. Exhale. Come on down. Draw those knees in. Shake your head side to side, relieving that neck of some of that tension that we just built. Beautiful. Squeeze those knees in. All right, we're gonna roll it on up into our tabletop. So grabbing those ankles and then just find your roll. Maybe you shoot it back, take your tabletop. 2 cat-cows from here. Make sure those wrists and shoulders are in alignment. Push the floor away, protracting the shoulders. And then peeling that heart through, really arch it, or really creating a bowl in the back. And under, and pull through. And exhale, neutral spine. Inhale, pick up that right leg nice and long, tuck that tail, hold it. Inhale, and then exhale, pick up that right arm, or left arm, right leg. Sending the arm out to the left side, right leg out to the right side. Drop that right foot down, rise it up. Inhale, exhale, turn the right toes, point them out. You can keep the heel up if you need to. Inhale, and on that exhale, reach for that leg. Inhale and exhale, left hand comes down, stacking shoulders here. Maybe flip the palm on that exhale, reaching those fingertips long, gaze to your palm. Breathe in, exhale. Inhale, come back up, using your side body strength, reaching for that straight leg yet again, either toes down or up. Inhale and exhale, windmill those hands down. Pick up that right leg, swing it over to the left side, gaze over your left shoulder. Stretch it out. And then inhale, come back into center, tuck it under, bring that right knee to meet the left. Picking up that left leg nice and long here, keep that tail tucked, engage through the core. Picking up that right arm. Inhale and exhale, right arm to the right side, left leg to the left side, flex the foot, drop it down, rise it up. Inhale and exhale, point the left toes, reaching for that left leg. Again, the toes are down or up if you need to. If you lack a little bit of that ankle mobility, the toes up are probably gonna feel much better. Inhale and exhale, right hand comes down, left arm stack, lift. Pushing out of that right shoulder, right hand. Pointing the toe on the left side. Inhale, reach it on up. Reach for that left leg. Inhale and exhale, we windmill it on down. Left leg reaches towards that right side. Really pushing into that heel, leaning into that hip. Look over that right shoulder. Belly lifts. And then inhale, pick up the left leg. Exhale, bend the knee to meet the other. All right, evolving that a little bit, we pick up that right leg nice and long. Inhale and exhale. We extend the left hand, left arm. Inhale and exhale, 3 knee to elbow crunches. That's 1 and 2 and 3. Inhale, extend. Exhale, take it out to the side, rise it up, inhale. Point the right toes, exhale, reach for that right leg, up and over with the left arm, gaze to the left palm. Inhale and exhale, left hand down, stack the shoulders. Inhale, rise it up, reach for that right leg. Inhale and exhale, take it back down. This time, lean forward, let that right leg float on up, flex the back foot. We're gonna pulse it up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold it up. Inhale, come back, point the toe, reach for the straight leg. Inhale and exhale, we come back up. Plant the hands, swing it right on around. Look over that left shoulder. Inhale, come back through to center, left arm back up. 3 more crunches. 1, 2, and 3. Hold it, tuck the tail. Core working, push the floor away with that right hand. And exhale, drop the left hand down, right toe. Really curl those toes under, push back into that heel. Inhale, spiral that left foot out, or left knee out. Spiral that right foot down, open it up, gate pose yet again. Holding here. Inhale, now we're gonna lift the bottom leg. Either stay here if you're already challenged or lift that bottom leg. We're gonna take a crossed ankle side plank. Hold it. Pick up those hips nice and high. 2, we're going for 5 breaths. 3, 4, you can do it. Keep pushing the floor away. And 5, see if you can bring that knee right back down to start. And spiral back open. Last 3 crunches. Pick up the right leg, left arm. 1, 2, 3. Extend. Drop the hand, banana it here. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale and exhale, bring it to meet. Let's take 2 cat-cows. Push the floor away. Exhale. And push. And pull through. Awesome job. Go ahead and find that neutral spine, picking up that left leg nice and long, tucking tail under. Inhale, pick up that right arm. 3 crunches here. 1, 2, 3. Extend. Right arm, right side, left leg, left side. Drop it down. Rise it up. Inhale. Exhale, reaching for those left toes. Straight leg. Inhale and exhale. Take that right hand down. Stack the shoulders. Inhale, point the toe or flex the toes towards the shin. Reach it up and over, gaze through the palm. Inhale and exhale. Take that right hand down, lean forward, left leg pops up. 5 pulses here. 1, 2, we're working the outer glute. 4, 5, hold it. Point the toe on your exhale, come back down. Inhale, windmill it on down, pick it up, swing that leg on around, look over your right shoulder. Inhale, come back into center. 3 more crunches, pick up the right leg. 1, 2, and 3. Extend, hold it. Drop the hand down, drop the foot with the toes curled under. Lean back, stretch out that calf. Spiraling the right foot out. Spiral the left heel down. Open it up, gate pose. Inhale and exhale, come through, reach for that leg. Inhale, take it down. Exhale, we're gonna take that side plank. Either stay here, we're gonna cross those ankles. Pick it up, cross it. A little staggered stance here, side plank, hold it for 5. Really push, lift those hips. 2, 3, 4, pull the belly in. And 5, see if you can drop that foot back down. And then come back through, spiral it open. Coming back onto your mat. Inhale, pick up that right leg, left leg, right arm. 3 more crunches. 1, 2, and 3. Inhale, extend. Exhale, drop the hand and look over that right shoulder. Inhale, pick it up. Exhale, bring it to meet. Curl those toes, pick it up, down dog. Let's just stretch it out a little bit. Walk on over to the left side. This is gonna help build the strength in your shoulders. And then just send your hips over to the right a little bit, straightening or stretching out that left side. And then exhale, we walk it back into the center. Inhale and exhale, we walk it to the right side. Again, using that strength in the shoulders. Push. Stretching out so the hips kind of shift a little bit to the left. And exhale, we come back into the center. And then inhale, tuck your tail, pick up those heels, ride a little wave back on down to your knees. Wonderful. All right, releasing your toes. Inhale, pick up that right leg nice and long. Pick up that left hand, arm long, thumb up. 3 crunches. 1, 2, and 3. Extend, drop it down. Drop the right toes, push back into the heel. Taking gate pose 1 more time, spiral open, coming back. All right, moving right on into that side plank. Maybe this time take a full side plank. Inhale and exhale, maybe you take tree pose. Hold it up. Exhale, maybe you take star side plank. See if you can send it right on through. Find your lunge. Inhale, keep the back knee up for a couple breaths. And exhale, drop the back knee down, peel the heart. Curl the back toes, lean forward, let the back knee float. And then shift that front leg back. Drop your knees, chaturanga, lower down. Little baby cobra rise. Exhale, take it down. Curl the toes, push it up, push it back. Ride the wave right into your down dog. And exhale, ride that wave right on back to your tabletop. Release the toes. Inhale, pick up that left leg nice and long. Tuck your tail, pick up your right arm. Thumb is up. 3 crunches. 1, 2, 3. Extend. Drop the hand, drop the leg. Spiral open, gate pose, stack the shoulders. Inhale, and on your exhale, we're gonna come on up into that side plank. Maybe this time you stack your feet. And hold it. Maybe you take tree pose for this one. Get those hips really high. Really push that knee open. And then maybe you grab a hold of that big toe, taking that star side plank. See if you can swing it on around, finding your lunge. Keep that back knee up first. And exhale, drop it down. Open up that heart space. Settle in a little deeper. Breathe. And then inhale, lean forward, let the back knee float, shift your weight back. Step the front foot back. Lower down, maybe take a full chaturanga this time or drop those knees. Lower down, modified or full. Upward dog or baby cobra. Downward dog. Wonderful job. All right, ride that wave back down to your tabletop. Last one before we move into our next series. Go ahead and pick up that right leg nice and long here. Tuck your tail. Drop the foot down. Spiral it open. Gate pose. We're going to move right on into it. Pick it up. Side plank. Tree. We're going to go through it a little faster, taking your star maybe, and come back into your lunge. Awesome. We'll all meet in that lunge. So if you found that that series was a little hard, you can always stay in the gate pose when we're on the other side, and then just make your way into the lunge. Stay in that lunge. And on your exhale, drop the back knee. Peel the heart. Release the toes. All right, coming up onto the fingertips, heel toe that foot on into the center. And let that hip sink forward. Make sure your ankle and knee are in that alignment. So you don't want that foot really far back. You really want to have it a little bit more forward with a slope of the back leg. Inhale, we rise it up. For more balance, you can curl the toes under or release them. Inhale and exhale, left hand reaches to the outside of that right knee and then reach towards the left side. Find your balance. Inhale, rise it to the center, interlace those fingers. Inhale and exhale, reach it to the right side. Inhale, come back into the center, curl the toes, lean forward, back knee floats, rise it up, send it over to the right side one more time. Exhale, back into center, take the hand to the outside of the knee, reach to the left side this time. And then inhale, back to center, exhale, warrior two. Settling in into your warrior two, making sure that arch is in line, or the heel is in line with the arch of the back foot, gaze over that middle finger. Inhale, reverse the palm, reverse the warrior, take it back. Inhale and exhale, extended side angle, drop the elbow, left arm up and over, settle into that right leg. And then inhale, we rise it on up, warrior two, pick it up, star pose, turning the heels in, toes out, settle into goddess. Open up the heart. Inhale, take the arms around, right arm under left, eagle arm, straighten the legs. Inhale and exhale, we fold. And then inhale, we rise. Exhale, turning left toes out, keeping eagle arms, making sure the heel is in line with the arch of the back foot. And twist open towards that left leg. Humble warrior, come down. Inhale, we rise it on up. Exhale, pick up the back heel, finding that crescent with the eagle arms. Moving into eagle arms, eagle legs, lean forward. Take that leg, wrap it on around. See if you can take the bind. You should be facing the back of your mat. And then release the eagle arms, release the eagle legs. Warrior 3, airplane arms. Inhale, bend that front knee, graze the fingers, come back, crescent lunge. Inhale and exhale, warrior 2. Moving into that half moon, lean forward. Maybe you take your block with you, pick up the back leg. Spiraling that chest open, hips open, finding that stack here. Maybe you lift the bottom hand. Inhale, see if you can come right back out of it, reverse it. Inhale and exhale, warrior 2. Come on up, star pose, Skandasana, right side. Come right on into it. Spiral the back heel or back toes up on the left side. Skandasana. Settling in, maybe the heel drops, maybe it doesn't. Inhale, plant your hands on your exhale, lean forward, straighten the legs, walk your hands into center, fold. And then inhale, roll it to top. And exhale, heels and toes out, goddess pose. Inhale and exhale, left arm under right, eagle arms. Inhale, rise, and exhale, we fold. And then inhale, rise it on up. Exhale, turning right toes out, heel in line with the arch of the back foot, bending right knee. Spiral your chest towards that right side. Humble warrior, take it down with eagle arms. Settle in. And inhale, we rise. Exhale, pick up the back heel. Keep those eagle arms. We're going to move into eagle arms, eagle legs. Inhale, lean forward. Exhale, left leg crosses over. See if you can take the full bind with that foot. Settle in a little deeper. If you lose it, you lose it. Get right back into it. True failure is when you don't get back up and try again. And exhale, release your bind, open it up, warrior 3. Inhale, crescent lunge, send it back. Inhale, open it up, warrior 2. We're gonna move right into that half moon, lean forward, right hand down, pick up the back leg. Nice and strong through that standing leg. Remember, we're prying that heart open. You're flexing that back foot, peeling your hip open. Find that stack. Maybe you pick up the bottom hand. All right, see if you can transition it, reverse the warrior, and come back, star pose. Exhale, Skandasana towards that left leg. Come down, spiral those right toes up. If you need to, you can always stay in a high lunge, or in the side lunge here. Let those toes spiral open. Finding the depth of the pose. Belly stays in. Inhale, plant your hands. Send the hands towards the center, taking that forward fold with straight legs. And then inhale, come up. And flat back on your exhale, fold. Roll it to the top. Inhale, rise. Exhale, warrior two. Come out of it, crescent lunge. Lean forward, step it to the front, empty it out, inhale. Let's take a little vinyasa. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, flat back. Step, walk, or jump to the plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Upward dog. Drop your hips as you peel your heart through. Really spread those shoulders open, that chest open. Peeling those shoulders back towards each other. Exhale, lift. And exhale, ride that wave right on down, finding that tabletop yet again. Tuck your tail. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, pick up that left leg nice and long. Exhale, drop that foot down. Gate pose, right side, spiral it open. Inhale, we're gonna go right on into it. Stack those feet. Come right into that tree. Right into that star. And send it forward for the lunge. Drop the hands, peel the heart, drop the back knee. Settle into that lunge. Now we're working through the lunge on that left side. Releasing the back toes if that feels better for you. And then we inhale, rise it on up. Heel toe that foot into the center. Settle your hip. Inhale, reaching that right hand across the left knee to the outside of the left knee, reaching over to the left side, right side. So right hand to the outside of the left knee, reaching the left arm over to the right side. And then inhale, we come to center. Interlace those fingers, settle the hip in a little bit more towards the front. Interlace those fingers, send it over to the left side. Maybe even dropping that hand down like you're reaching towards the floor, up and over. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, hands in prayer, lean forward. Back toes curl under, let the back knee float. Inhale, rise. Exhale, taking the right hand to the outside of the left knee, reach towards that right side. So the same thing, just with the back knee up. Inhale, rise. Exhale, interlace those fingers, reach to that left side. Inhale, rise to the center. Exhale, spiral it open, take your warrior two. Shoulders down the back. Reverse the palm, reverse the warrior. Inhale and exhale, take that extended side angle, reach it up and over. Inhale, reverse it. Exhale, warrior two, rise it up, star. Inhale and exhale, turn the heels in, toes out, goddess pose. Open it up, settle in. Shoulder blades really pinching towards each other. And then inhale, reach it forward, right hand under left. Straighten those legs, inhale. And exhale, eagle arms with that forward fold. And inhale, pull the mat apart as we rise. Exhale, turning right toes, heel in line with the arch. Square the chest. Take that humble warrior down. Can turn those heels out a little bit so the toes come in a little bit, almost like that warrior one stance. And then inhale, rise it on up. Exhale, come back into your center, pick up the heel. We're gonna go right into those eagle arms, eagle legs. This is your other opportunity. Lean forward. See, can you transition into your eagle arms? Eagle legs. Open it up, warrior three. Crescent pose. Warrior two. Go right into that half moon, lean forward, plant the hand, stack, open it up, flex the back foot. Maybe even physically pry your hip open. And when you feel nice and steady, pick up the hand. Again, utilize the block. Exhale, come back, reverse it. Inhale, warrior two, open it up, star. Skandasana, left side. Turn the toes out. Spiral those right toes up. Maybe this time that heel comes down on the left side. And then inhale, plant the hands. Straighten those legs. Come back into center. Pull them out apart. Take a forward fold. Maybe this time you reach between the hands or the hands between the feet. Weight shifts towards your toes. Active through those hamstrings. And then inhale, hands to the center. Take a flat back. Exhale, this time hands to the hips. Pull them out apart as we rise. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, heels in, toes out, goddess pose. Settle in, keep pushing those knees away. And then inhale, arms forward, right arm at the bottom, left arm at the top. Eagle arms rise. And exhale, we fold. And then inhale, rise it on up. Exhale, turn left toes out, heel in line with the arch of the back foot. Maybe spiraling those toes in a little more, kind of that warrior one hip. As we come down, take the humble warrior. Whatever feels right to you. And then inhale, we rise it on up. Exhale, pick up that back heel. Come through into that crescent with those eagle arms. Right into eagle arms, eagle legs. Settle in. And again, maybe you struggle a little bit, but it's all about your inner monologue. Can you still be kind to yourself even as you struggle? And relinquish any attachments to what you want it to be and just allow it to be as it is and clear your mind, find your focus. Find your stillness, find your steady. On your exhale, open it up. Warrior three. Inhale, graze those fingers, crescent. Exhale, warrior two. We're gonna go right into that half moon. Lean forward, hand plants onto the floor or block. Again, maybe you pry your hip open here. Stacking those shoulders. And whenever you feel ready, maybe those fingers come up. Maybe not today, but maybe. And then exhale, we come back, reverse it. Inhale, we come up, star. Exhale, right into that Skandasana, right side. Spiral those toes open on the left side as we settle in. And 5, plant those hands, lean forward, shift your weight, straighten your legs, walk yourself to the center. Inhale, take a flat back. Exhale, take a fold. Pull the mat apart as you reach your crown through those feet. Maybe the crown comes down. Remember, weight shifts towards your toes. No hyperextension of the hamstrings. Nice and active, so you're pulling the mat apart. Inhale, place your hands into the center. And exhale, bring your hands to your hips, active through the inner thighs, pull them out apart, rise it up. Inhale, come up, star. Exhale, heels in, toes out, goddess pose. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, warrior two. crescent. Step it forward, empty it out. Let's take a vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step, walk, or jump. Lower down. Upward dog or baby cobra. Downward dog. Awesome. Awesome job. We're so close to being done. Almost out of the fire. All right, we're going to come down into a forearm plank. Now you can get there one of two ways. Either just go ahead and set yourself up, dropping your knees down, or come into plank, or come into your plank pose, and just one at a time. Or if you really want to test the strength of your shoulders, from your down dog, leaning back, wrapping those armpits under. See if together, those arms working together, can you drop it down? You do have to squeeze those elbows towards each other. All right, hips stay high. And then we walk it out. Forearm plank. Tuck your tail. Protract those shoulders so you're really pushing the floor away. Do not dump into those shoulders. Using your hands, forearms, and elbows to push, not just those elbows. All right, taking right hand, spiral it in like you're reaching for that elbow. And then either drop your knee, we're gonna take a modified or normal side plank with the elbow down. You can stagger or stack your feet. Hold it. All right, now we're gonna take 5 hip dips. Drop it, pick it up, 1. Drop it, pick it up, 2. Drop it, pick it up, 3. Drop it, pick it up, 4. Drop it, pick it up, 5. Pick it up, hold it. All right, just replace your right elbow with your left and spiral it right on open. Stack those feet. Stay high. No slouching in the shoulder, push it away. Use that hand and forearm. All right, 5 hip dips. 1, 2, you can do it. 3, don't give up on me. 4, 5. On your exhale, now just have the arms layered, open it up, drop your hips right into Sphinx pose. Awesome, awesome job. All right, you made it. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Deep inhale and exhale. We're gonna start letting that energy come all the way down. Awesome, awesome job today. No matter where you got to, no matter how advanced or far into the poses that you got today, you nailed it, you showed up, you gave it everything that you had. And that's what matters. And you get extra bonus points if you were kind to yourself and patient with yourself along that journey. All right, go ahead and place the hands into the mat. Maybe lift up seal pose. Let those shoulders pull away from the ears. Inhale and elbows out to the side on your exhale. Drop your head down. Perfect. Hands to the outside of the chest. Tee out that left arm. Bend that right knee. Let's just take that scorpion pose. One more breath. And then on your exhale, we're just going to switch those sides. Tee out your right arm, left hand to the outside of the chest. Bend that left knee and roll it on over, finding that scorpion on the other side. Really focus on trying to relax your mind, relaxing your body, already working on that preparation for your Savasana to guide yourself into that inner space. And then on your exhale, we roll back over to the belly, hands to the outside of the chest, roll the shoulders back. Either from your knees or your toes, we're gonna push it up. So tuck that tail and rise it to the top. Inhale and exhale. Find your down dog. All right, we're gonna make our way to a forward fold. So however you wanna get there, you can step, walk, or jump into your Paschimottanasana. And straighten those legs. All right. Toes point towards your shins. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach for those toes. Full chin and chest. Really let yourself relax into the pose here. Opening up through that back body. Maybe even taking this time to tell yourself something nice. Remind yourself that you're doing a great job. Maybe even tell yourself you're proud of yourself. All right, let's roll it right on up and just let all your energy melt right into the mat. All right, let's bring that right knee in towards the chest, walking it on over. Sliding that heel on up about midway up the thigh. Bottom leg stays straight or bent. We're gonna take our seated twist here. So knee wants to pull, you wanna pull it into the midline as you squeeze. Sit up tall. Feel the stretch all along that outer hip and glute area. Inhale, and on your exhale, lengthen. Look over that right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. Maybe you deepen, maybe reach for the heel. Keep trying to spiral open. Maybe you hook that elbow. Keep pushing that knee in towards the body. That knee starts to fall away from the body, you won't be able to take the bind in the future and you won't get as deep into the pose. So you really want to work on making sure you're pulling that knee as close into your body as you can get it, and then push on the exhale through that twist. Inhale, and on your exhale, let's take that counter twist, reaching towards the inside of the foot, looking over the left shoulder. Inhale, and on your exhale, we stack those knees. Inhale and exhale, lean forward. You can take those eagle arms if you'd like. We've done a lot of eagle arms today, so you do not have to, but if you feel the urge to, go ahead and do it. And then inhale, we rise. Exhale, we open, cactus, arms down. Let's switch those sides. Just go ahead and come on out of your bind. Taking that left knee in towards the chest, crossing that leg on over, sliding that heel up midway thigh, hug that knee in. Again, knee stays, or leg stays straight or bent. Sitting up tall, squeezing that knee in. Really use that elbow to pull that knee in towards you. Inhale and exhale, reach that hand behind you. Once you're in that twist, you can deepen it from here. Inhale and exhale, maybe you hook it. Keep pushing the knee away. Spiral open on your exhale. Inhale, maybe you grab for that heel. Deepen. And exhale, counter that twist. Left hand to the inside of that right foot. Sit up tall, look over that right shoulder. Inhale and exhale, cross those knees. Those that cow facing pose. Again, you can grab your toes and just lean forward, deepening through the stretch. Or lift those arms and left arm under right. Take that eagle arm on the other side. And then inhale, we rise, exhale, open, cactus, hands down, release it. All right, making our way onto our back. Let's roll on down, draw those knees into the chest, squeeze it in. Inhale and exhale, drop those feet down. All right, go ahead and cross right leg over left. Goalpost tee those arms, whichever feels best for your shoulders. Pick up those hips. We're going to shift them to the right, knees drop to the left. You can anchor down. Maybe pick up that left shoulder to spiral a little deeper. And then squeeze. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, pick up those hips, recenter, and switch those sides. Left leg crosses over that right knee. Pick up those hips. Exhale, shift the hips to the left, knees drop to that right. Gaze over that left shoulder, deepen through that twist. And exhale, squeeze belly to thigh as you come up and lift those hips and hug. Deep inhale and exhale. Awesome job. Draw the right knee into the chest, left leg goes long. Stretch out those hip flexors, flex the toes, let that calf touch. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Don't stress yourself out over it. If it doesn't go, that's okay. On your exhale, go ahead and switch those sides. And then inhale, draw both knees into the chest. On your exhale, drop those feet down. All right, tucking that tail deeply under, really flattening out the back. This is to help protect that lower spine and that pelvic area, and also makes your Shavasana a little bit more comfortable. So tucking the tail deeply under. It's also working your pelvic floor as well, and those deep, deep ab muscles. Go ahead, pick up your shoulders, melt them down. Pick up your head, rest it down. Keep that tail tucked in an inhale. Straighten your right leg. Keep the tail tucked as you straighten the left leg. And then melt into your pose. Inhale and exhale. Let's take another deep inhale. And allowing everything to settle. Releasing the tongue from the roof of the mouth. Relaxing the jaw and unfurrowing the brow. Allowing every muscle in the body to melt into your mat, one breath at a time. Bringing your awareness to your breath. Allowing yourself to get lost in the breath, so much so that you become the breath. And all that exists in this moment is the breath. And if your mind wanders, bring it back with love and kindness each time. I'll leave you in silence. Enjoy your Shavasana. If you'd like to stay in Savasana a little longer, you're welcome to press pause. Otherwise, begin to follow me. Wiggle those fingers and toes. Rolling the wrists and ankles. Bending the knees and elbows. And whenever you're ready, roll over onto your favorite side, resting your head on your arm like a pillow. Letting all that energy empty right back out. And then whenever you're ready, extending the top leg, using the top arm to press yourself to that comfortable seated position. Try to keep your eyes closed so you don't disturb that peace that you work so hard to create. And then once you've made your way to your seat, bring your hands to your knees, tucking your tail under, belly button to the spine. Spine is lifted nice and long. Shoulders come up, back, and down. Let the palms face up for the mudra of receiving, bringing your chin in towards your chest. Let's take a deep breath in. And another exhale. For that central nervous system regulation, let's take another deep breath. And exhale. Inhale, lift those arms above the head. Exhale, hands heart center. And from this space, set the intention for the rest of your day. So what are you carrying with you from your practice today? And how will you continue to practice yoga well beyond your mat? And once you've set your intention, send the energy down, grounding into the earth. Send it all the way up to the universe for manifestation and creation as those palms touch hands, heart center, sealing the space with our mantra. May I be happy, may I be healthy, may I be peaceful, may I be filled with love. May all beings throughout time and space be happy, be healthy, be peaceful, be filled with love. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. All right, awesome job as always. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you along this beautiful journey. And I do appreciate your time and your energy. And I look forward to seeing you back here, same mat, new challenge. Namaste.